some plays, in the passing game. Daniel, I'm excited about what his future is going to look like because here's a guy that I think in the last couple of years he hasn't been targeted all that much, and I think he's going to be a big part of what we are in the future. So it's good to see him come alive, and you can tell he's becoming a better player because he's getting more attention. I like where everything is. We just got to get some depth back. We were playing with 9 offensive linemen today, so we had a guard rotating with the twos. Between Casey and Tommy, they were taking double reps, so you're always worried about whether someone's going to get worn down. But we finished and did some good things there. I think defensively, it was a lot of banter towards the end of practice I didn't necessarily like, but I did like the results of they kind of buckled down and made some plays at the end of the scrimmage. And a big interception at the end. There's a point system that we use in the red zone that they're all kind of really fired up about. It gives the defense a chance to win that situation, and they won today. Offense won on Wednesday, defense won today. So I'm pleased with the give and take that both sides are given. I think we have a chance to be a decent team this year, so we're going to keep working at it.
Who got the interception there at the end? What did you kind of see?
Kalen. Yeah, he got it. He was in the right position. They had a little pass rush on B-Lou, and he tried to move in the pocket. And I think when he moved inside and when he was climbing in the pocket, he kind of lost vision of the receiver, so he was kind of guessing where he was. He threw it right to Kalen. So
is that good and bad as a coach that you don't want to see maybe that type of throw? But
yeah, I mean, he's got to see it better. That's where he lost sight. I was standing right behind him, so I know what his lack of vision was. But Kalen played it perfectly. He kept his eyes on him and with Daniel, and he made a nice play. So I'm sure B-Lou will learn from the mistake, and obviously Kalen did a great job of being disciplined in his play.
Coach, was Alex Fontenot able to go today?
No, he's still, we're trying to get him back next week. He's close. We're trying to get him back next week. Just soft tissue injuries, so it's nothing significant, but it's one of those things you don't want it to be a problem moving forward. Jay Lee Stacks ran the ball well again today for the second scrimmage in a row. I thought Dion ran the ball better today, too. They had some good runs. Charlie had a couple good runs. So, everybody's contributing. It seems like everybody's making a few plays, so it's good to see that.
Anybody on defense outside of Kaylee made big plays off there?
Shoot, Alvin was in the backfield, quite a bit. He's really catching fire, really enjoying his new role being an edge player. He's doing really well. I thought Jalen had a sack today. Between Jalen and Naeem, they both had a nice vice sack today, inside early in the first part of the scrimmage. I thought Chance Main was down there putting pressure on him. As a matter of fact, when the pocket collapsed, he kind of stepped up in the pocket, and that's where he kind of lost vision of where the receiver was, and that's why the mistake happened, is because we're getting more pressure, on the quarterback. So that's a good thing. There's a number of guys that are doing really well.
So with Daniel, he's had the physical tools the whole time he's been here. Mm-hmm. From the time you first got here to now, what do you think is kind of clicking for him? What's kind of changed for him to become now more of a focal point?
Daniel's always been a hard worker. I just think it's, he's really very receptive to the knowledge of what our, Phil's McGagan's teaching right now. And, our offense is, we're trying to build a pattern of success, with him being a part of that. And I think it's just him getting more attention, to be honest with you. It really comes down to that, because we had so many other pieces before beginning, even though I wasn't here when LaVisca was here, but, he was kind of the attention piece. And then, after a while, then it was probably, Dimitri and a couple other guys, and he still wasn't one of those guys that were in the top of the list. I just think it's his turn now, to be at the top of the list.
How has Cole Becker looked this spring and today as well? Did he get any field goal tries?
He did. Cole hit all of his field goals today, so he looked good. He's very confident. One thing you'll notice with him compared to where he was a year ago, you would guess here and there whether he was confident on making a kick. Now he has a little swagger about how he works his program, going out there and treating, and he's been booming the ball, just kicking it very well. So he's very confident right now. But he made all of his kicks today. I thought Ashton in the punts, he had good punts today. I'm sure they're over 40. I don't know what the average was. We'll get that from Platty, but they had, we only punted. We did all the special teams just once today, so they only had, except for the field goal and field goal block teams. But he had 2 punts today, and I think they were, they were 45 plus range. Yeah, they were up there pretty good. So, but I think he's doing better too.
You mentioned that last week's scrimmage was kind of vanilla. Would you say this week's was a little bit vanilla as well, or what was different?
No, we added a few more things today. There was a little more passing game going on with the offense. I think that was really what we wanted to have, that presence, within our system today. And I thought we ran the ball. It was a good balanced day today offensively. And then defensively, they hung in there. They gave us some shots, but the last drill there, when you're holding teams to field goals and you get a last-second touchdown, with an interception, that's playing pretty good defense. So I like how that ended. Even though it was banter, I didn't really like that part of it, but I did like how they stepped up and kept them out of the end zone. Most of the time. I know they had one score with Daniel. You got a score today, didn't you? Yeah.
So, with a week to go, are you liking where you guys are at, what you've accomplished so far?
I am. We've accomplished quite a bit. We accomplished quite a bit. I think offensively, for a new offense, there's a lot of confidence in it with the players, which is always encouraging. When they feel good about it, that means that they're going to really work hard at being really, a dynamic offense. And then I think defensively, because we have so much more depth up front. We have 2 solid groups of D linemen, that there won't be that big a drop off. I think that's going to be huge for us defensively this year. So.
Thanks, Coach.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you.